this to pop out again. There we go. Cool. Move that over there. There it goes. Okay. 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 I'm gonna get started in about a minute. I'm just gonna post to Instagram that chat has, or that stream has begun, and then we'll get started. Goody. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Sorry, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start the game while we wait. Okay, one sec. I'm just buttoning this thing up. It is cold. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Okay, let's get started. Because and apologies for not streaming my normal time yesterday. Just got caught up with some stuff, and we're good. So, last stream did not go so well. We lost a lot of team members, which is not great. And we lost our only answer currently to dealing with Jasmine. So we're a little screwed, for lack of a better term. Um, but anyhow, we are going to do our best for right now, do a team recap of what we have with us at least. So we have G, who managed to survive and get us the victory over, I believe Yusin is how you say his name. Um, and I vaguely remember saying something about not having a ground type on the team is going to be bad, and sure enough, with no ground type to counter his electrode, we lost a lot. In the battle against Chuck, we lost Apple, the Slowpoke, which is not great because I was really looking forward to using Slowpoke against Steelix. Now that we have Surf. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and we lost Boo the Nidorina, who had Double Kick, who was going to be our answer for the Magnemites. So, we're a little screwed. But yeah, I'll continue with the team update. Why does it not show me what's going on here? Do I need to make this bigger? Oh, thank you. I see. I know what I need to do. I need to do this one. There we go. I'm still getting a hang of using the chat as a pop-up window. But thank you for the kind words. Right, so we got G, plus attack minus speed nature. Not great, but speed is pretty good. Special attacks, great. So as long as we outspeed everything, I'm not too worried. Plus levitate, giving immunity to ground type moves, so we get rid of that weakness, but we still have the ghost and psychic type weaknesses. We have our newly captured tentacle named Jif, who has a plus defense minus attack nature, which I guess is fine. Our main areas of concern are electric and psychic types. We do have the liquid ooze ability, which is good for anything like Mega Drain, because they will end up getting hurt instead, which is great. Honestly, the moveset's not horrible. Constrict, Acid, not the two best moves, but Toxic Spikes is going to be good for setting up, and Bubble Beam's not a bad water move, but we're more than likely just going to switch that for Surf. We have Hatch the Flaffy with a plus attack minus defense nature, which again, not a great thing. The defense actually is not bad because ground type is our only weakness, and a lot of those moves are physical, so that might be okay. Static ability, so paralysis on contact or may cause paralysis. I think it's like a 30% chance or 33% chance, something like that, like 1 in 3. Thundershock, Thunderwave, Tackle, and Charge. So decent. Then we have Slasher, the Scyther, with a minus attack plus speed nature. If anything, I probably would have wanted that the other way around. But realistically, I would want minus special attack and plus to either attack or speed. But still one of our heaviest hitters, and definitely one of, I think, actually possibly our fastest, except for maybe Crobat, so we'll see. But Pursuit, Focus Energy, Wing Attack, Fury Cutter, and the Technician ability to make weak moves stronger, so it's going to be good. Then we've got Bucket, with a plus special defense minus speed nature. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I'm not worried about special defense at all with Bucket. And I really need her to be fast, but oh well. Runaway ability is fine for out in the wild, but not helpful anywhere else. Crunch, Headbutt, Scary Face, Sucker Punch, basically my dark type. Yeah, this it's just got headbutt for that like same type attack bonus or stab. Um, yeah, not much else to say there. Okay, and yeah, Crobat is definitely faster at 86 speed, and with a minus speed nature plus defense. Again, horrible. If anything, I need this thing to be fast and hit hard. Its special defense is not bad. It would be great if it was higher, um, but inner focus, so no flinching. Wing attack, bite, leech life, and confuse ray. And honestly, that's probably going to be the moveset. For a while, if not the rest of the run, unless I get some TM that's just really that much better. I might have to teach Mr. Sonar Fly, just because otherwise we won't have a flyer. Not that I need a flyer, but it's just helpful. Um, as far as other Pokemon in the PC, ooh, we are lagging hard today. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I kind of don't remember what other Pokemon we have at the moment. So there's the Togepi egg. Still haven't hatched it. No real need to. I did see a run recently with Apom. Apom can be helpful, but at this point it's level 11. It's going to take too long for me to level it up and be usable against Jasmine. We've got Guile the Magnemite, who not going to be helpful or hurting against the Steel type gym. So, eh. Also, kind of low level, so I'd have to train it up a lot. And then we have Bugsy the Butterfree, who has carried us through a lot of this run up to this point. So I think it's about time he is probably going to be retired from here on out. May take him in between gyms just to help catch Pokemon, but that's about it. And then these are the Pokemon we've lost so far. We lost Chili the Spearow. Basically right away, right after catching it, you can see it's still level 2. We lost our starter, Hufflepuff the Cyndaquil, against Falkner. That Pidgeotto is just too fast and too strong. What's up, Trisecta? Pidgey, EB Jr., same thing, lost to Falkner. Rocky the Onyx, we traded our Bellsprout for and was completely useless, lost to Falkner. Sandy the Sandshrew, which probably could have been saved in Bugsy's gym, but her sacrifice was very, very... Oh, nice. Feeling great is awesome. Muscle, the Machop, our MVP for, or one of our MVPs really, for Whitney's gym. I don't oh, we lost her to a Stantler, which I didn't even want to run into, so that sucks. Then Apple, I mentioned how we lost her against Chuck. I'm just going to leave her with the Quick Claw. I think I have another one, and I don't need it anyway. Wisdom, the Noctowl, who was going to be my flyer, and was hoping to be a little more helpful later on, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. And then again, Boo, Nidorina, we talked about earlier, lost to Eusine and that damn Electrode. So Electrode is officially the enemy. Eusine is public enemy number 1. And it's my own damn fault for wanting to talk to Suicune. So, really quick, petition to rename Mr. Sonar to Kevin Conroy. I feel that that is appropriate. And I feel like every Zubat or Bat Pokemon from now on should just be nicknamed Kevin Conroy. Yeah, no, that news sucked. I did not like learning about that. It's nice to see a lot of I guess not media coverage, but a lot of stuff on Instagram, people sharing and posting stuff, interviews, photos, collages, uh, sharing like little personal stories about either meeting him or just how he affected their young lives. I know Batman definitely shapes part of my life because I spend way too much time on that stuff. um, anyhow, I know we have an encounter available in the route right before Olivine City. I don't think there's anything all that good there. I'm just gonna do that so she can't call me. But just really quick, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. So Olivine, Route 39, Pokemon. So Gen 2 and Gen 4. So there's still technically daytime. So Rattata and Raticate, which we can't get because of the species clause. Meowth's only in Soul Silver. We got Magnemite on Route 40. Farfetch'd has a 10% chance if we go now. And then Tauros and Milk Tank have a 5% chance if we go. Oh, they're 5% at all points in time. Other than that, we can headbutt some trees for Execute, which actually would not be bad. Hoot Hoot, which we can't get due to species clause. Pineco, with actually the second highest percent chance, which is not fantastic. And then Spinnerack as well with a 30% chance, but I definitely don't want that. So I think realistically we're going to aim hopefully for, well, either Farfetch'd or Tauros, I guess. Could have swore I had seen Snubble on here before. Didn't we talk about that like a couple streams ago? Maybe not. Oh, sorry, this is Route 39. Route 38 is where we caught Magnemite. But yeah, we do have some trainers that we can fight because I avoided them. There's only 2 of them, it looks like. But anyhow, that's that. Alright, well, since we're roughly 15 plus minutes in, I'm going to do this real quick. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment with your favorite and or least favorite parts of the stream to help future streams be more enjoyable for you and others. If you are in the chat or in the comments later, please make sure to be respectful. This is a kid's game. Let's make sure that we are as not necessarily PG, but just, respectful of each other. And I only have to say that because somebody's been in the chat before being not very respectful, and I had to ban them really quick before it really got noticed. So that's that. Also follow me on Instagram at Pocket Gamer, POKET _GMR. So yeah, let's go try and get that Tauros or Farfetch'd. Yes, really, somebody decided to put a not so nice word letter by letter into the chat, and yeah, thankfully I was able to get to it super fast because I kind of figured out what they were doing as they were doing it within the like second or third letter. Also, wow, this is really okay. I'm gonna close the browser really quick, so I'm gonna probably watch the chat from my phone to see if that helps with the stream. Because that's nuts. It's going crazy lag. Actually, you know what? Maybe if I do reset it really quick. Yeah, sorry about that. That was weird. Okay. Plus, we got all that other stuff out of the way, so far it's looking better. You know what? I have an idea. Nope, it's still lagging pretty badly. Yeah, I mean, I can hear how bad that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it too. But let me see. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, this is going to be very annoying. Okay. Let me close this and try to reopen it really quickly. See if that's what the problem is. Okay. Well, so far so good. Okay. It's going at normal speeds, so hopefully. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I have no idea, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, guys. That's a bummer. Well, I hope everybody's day was better than this stream is gonna be going, because this is bad. I would shut down my computer and just start all over, but I literally just turned it on. So hopefully it just kind of picks up. We do not want to enter the gym just yet. Alright. So we can fight these two trainers, which I definitely want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and move Jiff to the front of the party. Also, let's see. Well, sorry about that, man. You know, next time I will let you know ahead of time that I'm not feeling well, so you don't catch the waves through the stream. Get it? It's a water joke. But I'm glad you're feeling better. Totally. Oh yeah. Right. Where? Okay. Olivine. City. Heart gold. There we go. What is my level cap? That's all I care about right now. If I'm not mistaken, it's 35, but I want to double check. I had no idea the lighthouse had a name. It's called the Glitter Lighthouse. I always just thought it was the Olivine City Lighthouse. Okay, appearance, whatever. Alright, here we go. 30, 30, and 35. Yeah, 35 is our level cap. So, yep, if you watch the stream, you got it. It's too bad, so sad. Welcome to the club. Okay, so I don't know what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a lot of grinding for sure, because I'm definitely gonna want Jif to be at level 35 going against Steelix. Wow, the music's going much faster than the graphics today. Okay. We're just gonna be doing a lot of craziness. Maybe it's because it's cold. I don't know. I don't know enough about technology for this. Just wanted to play a game. Cool. More electric types I don't have any answers for. At least this one's a little easier. You know what? Let's go into G and see how that goes. Oh, snap. Speaking of skateboarding, I actually just watched, or not just, but like over the last like 2 or 3 days, I don't remember, I watched the Celebrity Family Feud of the Jackass crew. It was pretty funny until the end. Then they all got very tired. Oh, you got your Vans on? But do they look like sneakers? Hey, let's be friends. Nope. You are old and bald and creepy. Nope. Get away from me, sir. Slippers. Slippers are comfy. I wear whatever I have to wear. Tennis shoes, I guess. I don't know. Alright, this is not as helpful as I thought it was going to be. We're just going to switch into G again. Thought you were going to say, speaking of skateboarding, you watched the SLS Grand Finals. I don't even know what that is, so no. But I hope it went well for whoever was involved. Okay, well, that was kind of less than climactic. So, Farfetched or Tauros? Street League skateboarding. Nope. Never seen it before in my life. Oh, well, that was excruciatingly lucky. Okay. So we are going to paralyze you. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Thank you for the attempt to put the energy out there for a Tauros, but unfortunately, not today. Farfetch can be a decent Pokemon though, so hopefully we will get some luck here. Let's just throw a Pokeball at it. Screw it. Hopefully this is enough. Damn. Okay. I don't know if I trust a level 25 tackle attack. Okay. We're gonna have to move really slow also because I know somehow I'm gonna mess this up. Oh, oh no. Actually, what do you have? Oh, you have constrict. We could do that. That'll be fine. It's just every turn I'll throw a Pokeball and see what happens. Fury attack. Okay, not so bad. But are you gonna get paralyzed at any point? Like, it's kinda more what I was looking for. Wait, is constrict not a multi-turn move? I could have swore. Oh, I'm thinking of wrap. Well, this sucks. This is gonna be slow and painful. How bad is that? Because if that's bad, yeah, that's too much. We're moving on. Screw it. You're the only one that's gonna be able to take these attacks. Let's see. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations on your 2 gym badges and only 1 death. That's awesome. You're doing better than I've been doing. And welcome to the stream in Thunder Gaming Shadow Ash. That is an awesome name. I really don't want to hit this and then watch it be like a crit and then I'm done. Yeah, Shadow Ash. Curious, what was your KO? Centrit. Oh, okay, not too bad. A good HM user for sure, but in the grand scheme of battles, not too bad. Definitely doing better than me. So, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna try one more Pokeball, and then if that's not enough, I will use Tackle and pray for the weakest tackle ever because I don't trust it. Paralyzed? Ooh, should I just throw a ball? Okay, let's see. We're 9 levels higher. Even a crit should not kill it, right? Bellsprout level 6. Yeah, training is kind of a monster in these games itself because there's so much you have to do in between to keep up with the gym leaders. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Whew. Knock off. I'm not holding anything. I don't care. Okay. Although we probably could do one more. I'm not gonna risk it. No. Oh, actually, wait. Don't I have a level ball or something that could... No, Fury Cutter. That's not gonna do anything. What other Pokeballs do I have? Premier Ball, Fastball, Lure Ball, Moon Ball, Love Ball. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, we got 15 Pokeballs, and this is our only encounter for this area, so here we go. Are you kidding me? How are you getting, like, harder to catch? Love Ball, but they're both male. It's not gonna work. Pokemon has decided for us. Dang. What is going on? Why did it move more? I'm gonna try a fastball. Maybe it just wants like a special kind of Pokeball. Nope. Wow. Okay, pretty soon that's gonna get annoying. Okay. I didn't really want to use the Premier Balls unless I absolutely had to. but nope. Dang, what is going on? Quilava, Apom, Ghastly, Butterfree, Togepi, and Drowsy. That's actually a pretty decent team. A lot of good diversity there. Okay, we're gonna try. Dude, what is going on? Yes. Well, maybe eventually I'll hatch my Togepi egg. I still need to figure out, like for sure, if I lose Crobat, I need a flying Pokemon that's gonna be more helpful than Butterfree. Okay, nope. You gotta stop that right now. Are you kidding me? Enough. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is horrible. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's see. Flaffy is a great Pokemon. It is one of my longest living Pokemon, and it has been an MVP more than once. The third gym, yeah, I probably wouldn't use it against Whitney either. Oh, nice. Okay. Here we go. Stay in the ball. What is going on? Dude, okay. We still have 10 Pokeballs, so... What? Really? It could, and if it does, then it doesn't deserve to be on my team anyway. At that point, I will just end up having to train Apom and teach it like Rock Smash, which is a horrible fighting move, but it's the only answer I'm going to have at this point. Oh, nice. I wish I still had my DSs. Actually, I do. I have one. It doesn't work very well, though. Okay. Oh, definitely smart. I should be doing that in between when I stream, but I'm not very smart, and I'm very lazy. So even just getting these... All right, just break out of confusion then at this point, because thank you. At least you did that. Okay. This is getting frustrating, you guys. Oh, daycare training is good too. Yeah, the only reason I don't like the daycare is because they teach moves just by level up and sometimes get rid of moves that you really needed. And I'm not somebody that really likes to go in and get the, like the heart scales and stuff. You could probably go take a shower, come back, and we will still be trying to catch this thing. Although I am slowly running out of Pokeballs, so... What is going on? Why is this thing getting harder to catch? That doesn't make sense. Wait. You know what? That love ball thing, not a bad idea. I do happen to have one female Pokemon with me, so I can use the love ball to try to catch the opposite gender male Farfetch'd. I don't know. I hope not. Because if it is, I'm not starting over. I'm just going to go on to the next game. Always forget your Pokemon that are the opposite gender of your Pokemon. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Nice. Screw it. Trisecta, you wanted the love ball. You got it, man. Go take your shower. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe I just did that. Okay, Farfetch'd, the wild duck Pokemon. Normal flying type. If anyone tries to disturb where the essential plant stalks grow, it uses its own stalk to thwart them. Well, you just almost thwarted me, but thanks to some quick thinking from the chat, you are mine. Oh, man. Okay. What do I want to name this thing? Not a problem at all, man. If you are here, you are welcome, and I very much looking forward to chatting with you more. And please let us know how your training is going as well, because again, it is unfortunately a very important part of these specific games. Darkwing, I like Darkwing. It's too bad it's not a dark type. Then it would be very appropriate. Ooh, how about Wildwing, like from the Mighty Ducks? Do we like that name, Wildwing? Yeah, I don't blame you. Cool. Wildwing it is. Yes, definitely utilize that daycare. I might have to do the same thing. Aw, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Wild Wing. When I get a chance, Shadow Ash, I will return the favor, man. Yeah. Welcome to the community, which I probably should have posted on the community tab today, but I've been a little busy. Alright, Wild Wing it is. Transferred to box 1. What do you want? Dude, what are you doing? Cool, I'll go pick it up. Thanks so much. Appreciate you, mother. Cool. So, yeah, again, sorry for this like crazy lag. It's only done this one other time. And I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I had the browser open earlier, but I had it open last stream and it was running fine. Hey, Garcia, welcome. Let's see. You can SOS chain Larvesta? What? I didn't know that. Because that's from the, huh. Yeah, no. I was talking to somebody recently on Instagram. Like, my shiny luck is god awful. If not for the, like, ultra wormholes in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and now, like, the raid dens, where just people sit there and shiny hunt basically for you. Oh yeah, definitely. We will go over the whole team one more time. Jesus, this lag, you guys. It's gonna be frustrating, but we will prevail. Yeah. Shiny hunting is just it's a beast. Like I think I mentioned them before, but on Instagram I follow uh, someone named Gen3 Shiny Hunter, and they post how many encounters they've had of the same Pokemon, whatever, and they were like over 6,000, I believe, on Swinub, and that's pretty nuts. Yeah, no, it's been lagging this whole time, unfortunately. I've reset the game, I've closed the program, started it up all over again, and unfortunately, it's just this is what's going on. It's done this before too, which is upsetting, but per request, here is the death box. So we have our Spearow level 2. We caught it and immediately lost it because I was not paying attention. I will eventually upload a shorts YouTube video of that. I've already saved the recording. I just need to actually upload it. We have our starter Cyndaquil, who I named Hufflepuff. Lost him in the first gym against Faulkner because I was dumb and did not go get him a Reap. I believe I just got hit by too many, what's it called, gusts. Yeah, that Pidgeotto is just too fast and too strong for that early with no, or at least like for a Nuzlocke, it's too strong this early on for not having an electric type, and that's my own fault. I could have gone to try to get a Mareep. I ended up getting a Mareep through the secret egg that you can get in the Violet City Gym, just to ensure that I did have an electric type. And then my Flaffy ended up being the MVP. Like he took down both Pidgey and Pidgeotto with no problems, while that stupid Onyx that I traded for right here disobeyed me the entire time and ended up dying because it just didn't want to attack. I also did not know it was holding a Persianberry, so we're gonna take that. um, we have Sandshrew, who I lost against Bugsy. That was another misplay on my end. I probably could have saved her, but I think also in the end, losing her in that gym battle was what ended up winning me the battle. Or at least making it a lot easier. Because she did a lot of work on Scyther, and then I think it was Zubat that went in and just did the rest. Let's see. I got lucky twice with early shiny spawns, LGM, and Magikarp. Oh, those are cool encounters. I like shiny Magikarp, especially shiny Gyarados. It's just part of the like nostalgia thing from the gold and silver days. And yes, please, what is your backup box? Because I'm going to need ideas as well. In the meantime, Machop lost training to a Stantler. We were trying to catch it, but it's just too strong. Nidorina we lost in the last stream to Ucene. We just didn't have an answer for his Voltorb, so he ended up taking out like half my team. Noctowl, same thing. And then Apple, our Slowpoke, lost to Chuck. Unfortunately, that Quick Claw could have activated and saved Slowpoke's life, but it did not. So that was unfortunate. But so here's the Togepi egg that I have not hatched yet, and I don't know if I ever will, but it's there if I need it. Apom, level 11. I was trying to catch a Heracross, so kind of ashamed of this thing, so I named it Shame. Um, haven't really used it outside of using it for cut to get through Ilex Forest. We got our new Farfetch'd, who we'll check out in just a second. We have Guile the Magnemite, who I named after the Street Fighter character because of Sonic Boom. And then Bugsy the Butterfree, who at this point is our longest living team member. And definitely been very helpful. The only thing I've seen of the new starters is the base forms. And if we can avoid spoilers, I know the game is coming out like next week. We're almost there. Oh, actually, I got to see the the packages today. I can't say how legally. I know that sounds weird to say because I'm a very, very not ranking at all uh, streamer in any way. But yeah, I actually got to see the physical copies of the games today. So that was cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm watching the chat off my phone. So let's see. Shadow Ash has Oddish, the Po Boy, like it. Or Poby? Poby? Yeah. Rattata, Q-Tip. Oh, that's an adorable name. Geodude Sally. Okay. See, I wish I had a Geodude. When I caught that Spearow, that's what I was looking for. Zubat, Norma. Nice. Spearow, Jeffy, Sandshrew, Kevin. Awesome. Slowpoke. Comblacko. Oh, nice. These are all really good options. Oddish, I used a little bit in my Fire Red Nuzlocke, which I did not stream, but it was my first Nuzlocke I ever did. Did not get to finish it because my file got corrupted. But when it evolved into Gloom, especially, super helpful. Ended up losing that trying to catch Snorlax, which thankfully we did. Rattata, I mean, you can see I have one on my team as Eradicate, and I don't know, just recently I've gotten a newfound respect for the early rodent Pokemon. Um, I don't know, they're just much heftier than I ever remember them being, um, especially in the early game. Um, so yeah, I mean, definitely a respectable Pokemon. Obviously, Geodude, I said I really like Geodude. It is possibly my favorite shiny Pokemon of all time. I just really like the gold on it. Zubat, I have a Crobat on my team. Spearow is actually really cool. In the first time I ever played through Fire Red, or maybe it was Leaf Green, I don't remember, but I had a Spearow on my team because I was tired of using Pidgey, and I'd never used Spearow, and Fearow actually surprised me a lot. So I definitely recommend keeping an eye on your Spearow. Sandshrew obviously is awesome. All ground type Pokemon are awesome. It is my favorite type. And then Slowpoke is another Pokemon just new respect for because previously I had never used a Slowpoke. I just never had the opportunity, and I don't know. So getting to use one recently was nice. I wish it lived. That would have been nicer. But anyhow, let's check on Wild Wing, our newly caught Farfetch'd through the... Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong button. Oops. Wrong button again. See? This is why we pay attention. Okay, so move Pokemon. Okay. First, we want to see the summary. Okay, so naive nature, hates to lose. Well, that's good because we're going to need you to win in this next gym. Plus speed minus special defense. Okay, not horrible. The speed will definitely be good. We're going to want that attack a lot higher, but we'll take what we can get. Yeah, that's kind of the unfortunate thing is like there's no Pokemon that you can get before the gym that is super effective and makes Faulkner like that much more terrifying. I haven't seen it yet. I have heard a lot of good things. I saw an ad or a commercial recently. It's like made $330 million worldwide or something, and it's possibly the best Marvel film ever. Um, so I may eventually go see it. I was never like a huge fan of the Black Panther. Um, he made like little cameos on the '90s Spider-Man cartoon at one point. That was kind of cool. I did like the MCU um, Black Panther. I thought he was good. What's his name? Oh gosh, the actor who passed away. I can't think of his name right now. Um, Chadwick Boseman, something like that, or maybe Boswick. You guys know who I'm talking about. Um, I thought I think he did a really good job portraying like a really modern version that fit in with what was already going on in the Marvel movies. Um, Chadwick Boseman, yes, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I thought he did really well. I've seen him in a few other movies as well. The Jackie Robinson movie, I thought he did amazing in that. That was really good. I'm also a Jackie Robinson and baseball fan though, so that could be a little bit biased. Um, Gosh, there was one where he was a jazz musician and he was kind of an a-hole, but like in a good way. Um, I don't know. He did really good in that too. I think he was just a really good actor. He unfortunately got sick, and we're not gonna get to see the rest of his career or where his career would have gone. But I think he would have done really well with the rest of his career. I can't say anything bad about his acting from what I've seen. Or maybe it's the directing. I don't know. But either way, I would have liked to see more with him. So rest in peace, Mr. Chadwick Boseman. As far as the Journeys anime, yes, I actually recently started it. Literally started it, and then like a day or two later, uh, they announced the ending of it, and I was a little disappointed because I had just started it. I was like, finally, screw it, I'm just gonna watch it. No, I have not seen the last episode, but I'm aware. At this point, I think the whole world's aware. A lot of people were mad on Instagram and Twitter, um, and I don't blame them because the Pokemon Company aired the finale on social media before the episode even aired everywhere. Um, and I get that they wanted to put it out before other people, so there were no spoilers from just random people. But at the same time, I was like, you guys could have waited like a week. But it's fine. Part of me was expecting the end in case there's anybody on that watches this at some point that doesn't know the ending of Journeys. I won't say anything, and hopefully nothing goes into the chat. But as far as the outcome, um, part of me was expecting it. Obviously, like we can all kind of see, like, oh yeah, of course that's what's gonna happen. Um, but then another part of me was like, based on just looking at the teams of all the opponents and my knowledge of the characters from the anime is like, I don't think it should have went the way that it ended up going. But it was very like 50-50 for me. So it's kind of nice. I am wondering. Actually, no, I'm not going to say anything because that may ruin some stuff. But I'm excited for the future of Pokemon. Maybe we'll see a lot of new things from here on out. And definitely excited to play Scarlet and Violet. Um, I will be trying to stream just like a regular playthrough when I can. Um, I know there's people out there that are going to try and beat the game in one day, sitting down in one stream. And I'm sure, it's going to be all over the place. But because there's already a bunch of YouTubers, at least, that have gotten to play the games before. release. And I know a lot of YouTubers are doing giveaways of the game. Trying to think of some of them, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Either way, yeah, we just got a few more days, and then we can play Scarlet and Violet and see how all of this new stuff works. See all these new Pokemon. Hopefully, there are more cool Pokemon, because so far I would definitely say Ceruledge is the coolest looking Pokemon to come out of the new ones that they've announced. At least I feel like they probably should not have announced it. That's how cool it is. Like, imagine how much more surprising it would be to just run into one, or if it's given to you as like a story event somehow. Like, you'd be way more surprised and kind of get enjoyment out of it. um but yeah, I'm also not going to be rushing through the game. Like, I really want to see how all these new mechanics work. I'm kind of not a fan of this like auto battle thing. I don't get it. I do too. When I first saw the new starters, Sprigatito was the one that like stuck out to me the most. Um, and now, kind of, actually, I think I'll switch you for Scyther instead. Um, Now I'm kind of more leaning towards Quaxley, honestly. I don't know. They all have potential. Fuecoco is my least favorite only because it's so like dopey. Like, it doesn't need to look that silly. Because I mean, thinking about other starter Pokemon, look at Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They all look very good. They all look like solid choices. And they are all solid choices, actually. Charmander definitely makes the game the hardest, but overall, they're all good choices. Oh, nice. I approve of that. Slowpoke, it's definitely a fun Pokemon to use. And if you have a Quick Claw, I would definitely recommend it. I used it, and it was helpful for a lot of points in the game. I wish it had activated in my battle against Chuck, so I could still have my Slowpoke. But oh well. Tanga berries. Okay, cool. But yeah, then you look at Cyndaquil, was it Chikorita and Totodile. Chikorita is a little more like on the cutesy side, not so much like battling stuff, but still a decent choice. Not so much for this game, but as like Pokemon, if you were battling somebody, I'm sure it would be fine. I've never really used one, so I don't have a real opinion on its battling prowess, but I've heard good things. Wow, how many things have I not picked up? No further packages. Thank you. Did I come in here for anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, and then what's it? Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. I feel like they tried to like recreate the Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile thing, where there's one kind of cutesy one in Torchic, there's one kind of like energetic looking one, there's one just kind of like chill one. But again, all three solid choices. Then what was Gen 4? Gen 4 was Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. Honestly, there, I do have to say I'm a little biased. I really like Chimchar more than the other two. Plus, it's one of the few fire types you could get in the original games. Let's see. The new starters aren't appealing to me. I don't know what it is to think they were cool, but Yeah, I think because Pokemon's like as a company, artistically especially, they're not really evolving with their fan base. Like they're still marketing towards young children despite, you know, grown men in their 30s still playing these games. Um because I have a similar problem too. Like a lot of the newer Pokemon, I just don't like the designs. I think they're too cartoony. Like this series is called Pocket Monsters. Monsters, right? So like you look at Nidoking, that thing's a monster. Yeah, I don't want to run into one in real life. No way. But you look at I don't know, um Yamper from Sword and Shield. I would love to run into a Yamper in real life. Will he shock me a little? Sure, fine, whatever. But is he going to kill me? No. Is he monstrous? No. Oh, yeah. Fan made Pokemon are almost always more inspired than a lot of new designs for Pokemon. The one thing that I do actually have really good to say about the newer designs of Pokemon is that a lot of them are based around like myths and folklore and stories. So there's more to it than just, hey, here's a rhinoceros, here's a rat. Like Grimmsnarl is one of the newer Pokemon that I love. I don't hate the design either. But the fact that it's basically um, a demon made out of hair is like that's frightening. That's monstrous. It may not look very monstrous, but when it Gigantamaxes, it actually does get a really cool looking Gmax form. Um, but yeah, like I would say overall of the at least the base stages for the new starters, Sprigatito's probably the one that looks the most like a Pokemon to me. It's literally an animal with some sort of like element attached to it. Like you can clearly tell, okay, that's a cat. That cat is probably going to be using grass moves on me. Like it's an easy sell on that one. Uh, Quaxley kind of has a similar thing going on where like, okay, it's a duck. The hat made out of water, it's cool. Um, but I didn't need that to be like, yeah, this duck is a water type because it's a duck. My first thought is going to be either flying or water. Um, and that's why I think a lot of people too liken it to Ducklet because there's already a duck Pokemon. I mean, there was already Psyduck also, but Psyduck is not quite as like we can kind of tell it's a duck, right? It's got the bill, it's got the webbed feet, but outside of its name literally having duck in it, it's just not as like generally a duck. That would actually be really cool if they did that. Bumblebee. What? Ugh. I would have loved a water absorb whooper, but I already caught something here. I think I caught Rattata here. You know what? We're just gonna run. Screw it. Yeah, no, there's a lot of really cool fake fake mon or like fan art. I followed at least two, no, three pages I think on Instagram. The two that I follow the most though are Moo Moo Milk and oh gosh, what is his name? Um, I was gonna say something else, but I know that's not it. I'll look it up in a minute. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool designs out there that come from the fans, and I wish that the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever's in charge of it, would look at some of these designs or ask like, hey, what kind of Pokemon are you looking forward to seeing in the next generation? Um, yeah, no, there would just be so much more inspiration. Um, Taking things that we haven't already had, fusing ideas. There are some people that make Fakemon just based on mixed typings that we don't have already. Because I know before Legends Arceus came out, a lot of people were saying how we don't have any normal ghost Pokemon, and that would be really cool to see. And then all of a sudden, there's the new Zorua, which I don't think necessarily fits the normal ghost typing, but eh. I thought the design was really cool. The typing's obviously really cool. Um, Finally, a ghost Pokemon that's not weak to ghost. Finally, a normal Pokemon that is not weak to fighting. It's good things. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, but for the new starters, I'm like, I don't know if there's been leaks of the final stages yet, but I would, my original guess for Sprigatito was that it's gonna turn into like a Piss and Boots situation, which I think would be really cool and definitely a better design than a lot of other things have been, going from four-legged to bipedal. Looking at you, Incineroar. um, I know a lot of people. I couldn't really place what I was thinking for Quaxley, um, but I know a lot of people have done like pirate themed things because of the hat, and that makes sense. That'd be cool. Like another water dark type, or maybe a water ghost type could be cool. Maybe it's like a ghost pirate. Um, and again, we don't want any spoilers. These are just kind of thoughts that I've had and seen on Instagram mostly. Um, but yeah, for Fuecoco, there was a lot of talk about maybe something like Quetzalcoatl, the Aztec god, like dragon-like thing, which I think would be really cool. But with it being technically more Mexican than Spanish, eh. Excuse me. Um, I mean, honestly, I would be fine with it, and I am Mexican, so I don't see a problem there. Thank you. um, but if it's not going to turn into something like that, then I would really like to see like just a gnarly alligator thing, somewhere between Feraligatr and what's that thing called? Crocodile. All right, because I don't like the design for Crocodile. It's too bottom heavy randomly. Like its body, the top part of its body is so like slender and ready to like attack, and then the bottom part is like, I had too many Big Macs, so I'm gonna sit here and not do anything. Because I really liked Krokorok, the middle stage. I thought Sandile was really cute. I thought Krokorok was really cool, and then it turned into Crocodile, and I was like, ah. I don't even understand why it turned red. Um, but Easter Island heads? Um, which ones are the Easter Island heads? I can't picture it myself. Um, are you maybe talking like look up nose pass? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Yeah, so there is. It's nose pass and probo pass. I believe that's what they're based off of. If you have the time to look it up. Um, but oops, can we get? Thank you. Yeah, some cool um like fan art things that I've seen is like a bullfighting version of Gallade, which I thought was kind of cool, and then um like a regional Tauros, which I think would be awesome, right? Because like Madrid, the running of the bulls, I think that would be super cool to see. Um, a flamenco dancer of Gardevoir to kind of play off of the bullfighter of Gallade. But oh, jeez. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things that could be done that probably won't be. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to go ahead and apologize now because I'm pretty sure the rest of this stream is just going to be grinding, and I might just grind and level up even afterwards because my Pokemon are not ready. Like, our level cap is 35. Right now, Tentacool is going to be one of our main answers for Steelix, so that's gonna be kind of nuts because it's got 10 levels to go. I don't know. Last stream on the way to Cianwood City. Yeah. And then, so it was like Route 40, I think. Wherever the water's at. Also just realized we've gone for over an hour. So if you like the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave a comment with your favorite and or least favorite part of the stream to help future streams be more enjoyable for everyone. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram at PocketGamer, POKET_GMR. Thank you. Oh, I don't totally remember. I think I'm trying to block out most of last stream because there was just so much death and it was unnecessary and not nice. getting a little warm now. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow grind. All this lag, plus the amount of levels they've got to go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to the gym today. Don't think that's what's gonna happen. More likely, I will end at 9 regardless. So in about 40 minutes, and I will have to train my Pokemon between now and next stream, because otherwise the next stream will also just be nothing but leveling up, and that's gonna suck. But at least this way we can kind of try and come up with a strategy or something to take on Jasmine. I have no fighting Pokemon. I have no fire Pokemon. I have Pokemon that I can teach fighting moves to. I think I only have one fighting move in Rock Smash, and I am realizing that I caught Farfetch'd thinking that it would be in any way helpful for that gym, but it is not going to be in any way helpful because it is a flying type. So it has no super effective moves with which to hit any of the steel types, and it's weak to her 2 Magnemites, which are also electric types. So unless they just don't have Thundershock, which would be fantastic, because then at least I'm not worried about that, which I may just have to look up. I've been trying not to look up the movesets, just look up the... Oh, that's so cute. Tentacool does a little like, hey. Yeah, I've been trying not to look up the movesets, just the levels, so that I can figure out what my next level cap is. I think after Jasmine, my level cap's going to be 37 for price. But right now, this is just going to be kind of frustrating because I was really hoping to use Nidorina. Like, it's definitely a time that she was going to be able to shine and just take out those 2 Magnemites, no problem. Because we had an answer for Steelix in our water types. I may need to go around catching some more, honestly. I've been trying not to catch Magikarp, just for the simple fact of getting that free red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage later. At which point I don't even know that I'm going to use it, but I'd like to have it, if that makes sense. But we will see how it all goes, I guess, as, I don't know, there's just a lot of craziness. Welcome back, sir. You have missed absolutely nothing. The rest of the stream is probably just going to be training, honestly. So I may stop streaming a little early. If not, I'll go for at least another 37-ish minutes, maybe 36 minutes. Just because I know the rest of the stream is just going to be me running back and forth, fighting Pokemon to level up, trying to come up with a strategy for Jasmine, but I've got nothing. Because I realized, yeah, Farfetch'd is not actually going to be any help at all. And I don't know where else I could catch a Pokemon that would be of any help, that I haven't already used an encounter on. Spearow would be cool to get a new form. Oh. I think I am finally seeing the issue for, let's see, let's see, advanced. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. No, Ralph. That's weird. Okay. So, for whatever reason, I'm trying to figure out why the audio is only coming out of the left side. I'm seeing the bars right now because it had been mentioned before that apparently the audio only comes out of the left side. It's supposed to be stereo, so I'm gonna have to play with that later. Because I could have swore it was stereo, but I'm seeing that there actually it is not coming out stereo. It is only coming out left side. So technically, I guess mono. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Okay. Of course it did. Well, at least the battles aren't laggy. That's kind of nice. Yeah. I think I'm pretty much just screwed for Jasmine. I may have to teach Eradicate Rock Smash. Um, I just hope for the best against the Magnemites. I don't really know who else I would take in with me. Because Tentacool would be strictly to fight Steelix. So, other than that, I kind of got nothing as far as strategies go. Like, I don't have anything that would help. Because the two Pokemon that would have totally, like, demolished that gym have both fainted. So, kind of a bummer. But we'll move on, I guess. I know there's a way to get Fire Punch. And I'm pretty sure if Apom can't learn the moves, Ambipom can. And I don't remember what level Ambipom evolves at. Or Apom evolves into Ambipom. But that's maybe something that could potentially be an answer. That definitely means I would need to train up Apom a lot. Agent M? Who's Agent M? Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it learns double hit. I want to say it's not that late, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure right now. Because that would be my best bet as far as dealing with the Magnemites. But like if I had like Karate Chop or Brick Break or something, that would be fantastic. Because I would teach that to whoever could learn it, no questions asked, and just be like, cool, we're going to demolish this gym, let's go. But that's not the case. So, we're kind of screwed. I'm trying to think of the few areas where we still have encounters. Ruins of Alf, for sure. Does Machop count as an encounter? Because I traded for Machop. I didn't necessarily encounter Machop in Goldenrod City. I caught a Drowsy on Route like 36 and traded it. So it kind of took the place of the Route 36 encounter. Because if that's the case, I did see that I could get Eevee from Goldenrod, make that my encounter, and for the very first time ever, against my better instincts, evolve it into Flareon by getting a Firestone at the Pokathlon, which I don't want to do because it's going to be super time consuming and it's going to annoy me like no other. And then I've got a fire type that I can use. A physical fire type that I can use. That doesn't learn any decent physical moves. Um, so I don't know how we feel about that one. If that's if that like convoluted logic works for everybody, then I'm down to do it. I don't like Flareon, and I won't care if we lose it. Although I would like to have a fire type. It's just kind of the least of trying to pick like the lesser of two evils almost. Because otherwise somebody's got to learn Rock Smash. I don't think I have any TMs that are fighting type moves that will actually be helpful. Because unfortunately water type Pokemon are not going to be helpful against the Magnemites. So I'm going to need either fire, ground, or fighting. I don't have any ground type Pokemon. There's no way to catch a ground type Pokemon right now. I don't have any ground type moves, I don't think. Let's see. Okay, Focus Punch. That's something. Oh, Dig. Okay. Drain Punch. Ooh, who can learn Drain Punch? Because that might actually be helpful. Could G learn Drain Punch? Let's see. Rock Smash. And that's it. Okay. So, Focus Punch. It's 20 PP, 150 power, 100 accuracy. The user focuses its mind before launching this attack. It will fail if the user is hit before it is used. Yeah, that's god awful. Dig could be helpful. I'm sure there's plenty of Pokemon that can learn Dig. Drain Punch is more than fine. Rock Smash. Are you still like 20 base power, 40 base power? So really weak, but it's something. What about Surf? How we doing? 15 PP, 950. Okay, well, I'll worry about teaching these moves later, I guess. But yeah, those are kind of my only options. Drain Punch and Dig are not bad. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna train Tentacool. I'm pretty sure it evolves before 35, so we should be okay. I I don't know. Menudo, I don't like it. And it's just the what's it called? Like the actual pieces of fat that I don't like. Um, because like other than that, it's basically just pozole, and I like pozole a lot. um, but yeah, menudo. Or are you talking about the band Menudo? Because that's another topic. The food, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I'll eat it if it's the only thing left in the world, definitely I'll eat it and I won't complain about it. But if I have a choice, I'm not ordering it for myself. Um like my parents would get it for me when I was sick. There's a Mexican restaurant like 2 blocks from my parents' house, and so they would get it from there. Um but yeah, I don't know. Like I definitely like the broth. I like everything else about it. It's just those pieces. I don't know, cause I don't mind fat. I don't mind skin. Like when I'm eating chicken, I don't care, but it's just something about it in the soup that just is not my flavor. Favorite taco? It depends, cause some places do really good carne asada, some places do better pollo. Um, al pastor is really good too. From basically everywhere, I think that's hard to mess up. Not that I could cook it myself, mind you, but um, actually, yeah, maybe al pastor is my favorite tacos because those would be the ones that's like, oh yeah, cabeza, yeah, cabeza's good too. I tried that while I was visiting family in Mexico. That lengua, if it wasn't so chewy, I'd probably have it more often. Um, my dad tried to get me to eat pig feet. I was like, no. But I think with food, I'm not super adventurous. Like I used to be way pickier, but shrimp, I don't really like seafood too much. Um, like the only time that I really will have shrimp is at like a Chinese food place. Um, I don't know why. I just like the shrimp better from Chinese food. Um, but yeah. Um, also like calamari. Oh, now you want to learn rap. Where was that when I needed it earlier? What does acid do? I'm not even sure. The time was brave. My also. Oh, okay. Constrict. 10 base power. It may also lower speed. It has not done that once. Mm-hmm. 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 These are both fairly useless moves. Constrict is more accurate, like way more accurate. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Um, yeah, no. And then I will try most things once. Um, there's a few things like if you tell me ahead of time what it is, it might gross me out and I won't do it. But I haven't seemed to have that problem yet. Um, I once did a project with a friend in school that we had to, well, his mom ended up making us a bunch of like traditional Chinese food, and it was very, very different than American Chinese food. Um, and it was good. They didn't tell me what it was. I'd never asked. But I could say I recommend traditional Chinese food. Um, oh, see the salsa. That's another one. It depends, cause some places have a really good salsa verde. Especially if I'm having something with like pollo chicken, then I would prefer the verde, cause I don't know, it just mixes better for me. Um, Yeah. Not so much filling, but like flavor, like they're mixed. Um, so like for Thanksgiving, which is coming up, my family usually will make tamales de fresa, strawberry, and piña, so like pineapple. They're both fine. I find that more often than not, those can be dry, and it kind of takes away from it. Because I would want them to be a little like more moist or juicy in some ways, because it's fruit. You know, you're expecting like that fruit kind of refreshingness. But oh, you made salsa, señor. Muy bien. Good job. How did it come out? All right. There you go. I mean, you're better off than I am, because I probably wouldn't even try unless somebody asked me. How much horchata is enough? Um, at least 24 fluid ounces. No less than that. Because horchata is delicious. Anybody that says otherwise just hasn't had good horchata. At which point, I recommend going out and finding good horchata. Because even bad horchata is pretty good. Me? Um, if I speak Spanish a lot, it becomes nearly fluent. Um, but I don't have to speak Spanish a lot in my daily life, so like I'll use words like "oh el baño" or "hola, cómo estás." But for the most part, it's just me doing those like phrases. Um, so I would say between barely and fluently. Um, there are certain occasions, like on my birthday, where I may or may not have entirely too many libations, and at that point, um, you better find the remote because you're gonna have to turn sap off. Mm, eh, yeah, actually, funnily enough, Spanish was my first language, and then I've just been in the United States my whole life, so I've just always spoke English. Like most of my friends, growing up, elementary school, spoke Spanish, but like again, just to their parents, because we all did translating. You know, my parents thankfully spoke very good English, so I didn't need to do it as much as my other friends. Almost not at all, really. My mom speaks uh, very fluently both English and Spanish. My dad, not so much. He understands all of English now, or you know, at least enough of it. But let's see. Ew, that sounds like loads of fun. All right, man. Get some rest. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. Okay. So, nope. No. No. Damn it, lag. Oh, really? Well, you know, it's never too late to learn. And it honestly, it's a fun language. I think it sounds a lot nicer than English. Um, it can also be used to express way more emotion, I think. Like, and even like my non-Spanish speaking friends, I remember one of my buddies in high school, he was definitely more afraid of people when they spoke loudly at him in Spanish, which I thought was kind of silly, but um, yeah, I don't know. It's like if I really wanted to upset somebody, I would probably speak in Spanish and they would be like, "Oh, what did he just say?" But I do have a lot of friends like that too, actually, where it's like, oh, like they're full Mexican, both parents Mexican or some sort of Hispanic Latino, and they don't speak really any Spanish besides hola, baño, or no hablo, which is fine. I mean, if your parents didn't want you to learn it and you didn't want to learn it, this is this is totally up to you. Like me growing up in Southern California, it's everywhere. So even if I didn't learn it at home, I was gonna learn a little bit here and there, um, which is cool because I've gotten to hear a lot of different languages living in Southern California. It's like I've met a lot of Chinese people, I've met a lot of Japanese people, a lot of German people, surprisingly, a lot of Russian people, which has been really cool. Um, I've met a decent amount of like African people, which I did not really expect. San Diego, okay. San Diego's really pretty. I like the downtown area a lot. I have not been there in a little while. Um, but yeah, actually one of maybe not my favorite bands, but a band that I listen to frequently. They're all from San Diego, and only one of them speaks Spanish. So, and they're all Mexican. Like you could look at their face and you'd be like, "Oh, they speak Spanish," and no, they don't. So it's totally cool. I wish I spoke Italian. That'd be dope. Because I do have a little bit of Italian descent. I believe on both sides of my family, but for sure on my dad's side. Um, I don't know. I think that would be a really fun language to learn, and it's very similar. Um, so it might not even be that difficult for me to learn. Um, but yeah, it's been cool growing up in like a somewhat melting pot. I had a friend who, right after high school, right before college, he went to New York as like a little graduation gift, which I was like, okay, that's cool. That must be nice. um, but he was commenting on like we grew up this entire time thinking like, wow, we're so um, like open and so like diverse over here. And I guess, I mean, I've never been to New York, but apparently it's just a much bigger melting pot. Everything that I've ever heard about New York has always been like, oh, there's areas where, these types of people live or those types of people live. And I was like, I mean, that's cool, but that doesn't sound like a mixing pot to me or a melting pot. It sounds like segregation, which I'm not saying New York segregates, but that's just what it sounds like. Because I've had a lot of friends that have gone to New York. I've had family that's gone to New York, and they've all seemed to really, really like it. Um, it doesn't seem like it's for me necessarily. I may go at some point in my life, but it's not like on my to-do list. I'd like to go back to Arizona at some point, though. That was really pretty, despite being like just a desert. Alright, guys, we're gonna stream for like 5 more minutes, maybe do a few more battles. But yeah, we've spent basically this whole time just trying to figure out what to do after last stream, and I should have really used the community tab for that. So I will be posting probably on there tomorrow. It's kind of late here. It's almost 9 p.m. But I'll post on the community tab so we can hopefully actually build a small community, even if it's just a handful of us for now, and we really can all get our ideas across. Because I could definitely use the help. Obviously, I'm losing Pokemon left and right. This is not how I expected this Nuzlocke to go after how well I felt my Fire Red Nuzlocke went. Let's see. I went to Arizona and I stayed in a beautiful Airbnb to the views. Yeah, no, Arizona is really nice. I have a friend over there. He went to college there, and I don't want to see another Paris. Oh man, yeah, Paris. I don't know. I remember seeing the memes from like Legends Arceus, and I never had that big a problem with Paris or Parasect. So I'm seeing all these memes of people like being afraid of Paris now. I was like, just light it on fire. It'll die. But there are a lot of them for sure. Doesn't matter what game it is. So I get that. And now I am seeing more of them. The whole reason I train in the Ilex Forest is for the Oddish, so I can get the special attack EV bonuses, but I guess that's not what was in the cards tonight. There was a lot of Oddish, but not as many as I would have liked, so oh well. Oh, actually I can surf now. There are Psyduck in the water here, and they also give off what's it called? Special attack EVs. So this might go very well. And I should have thought about that earlier. Are you kidding me? Alright. You know what? I'm just going to make this the last battle. I'm going to go heal after this, but yeah, this is frustrating. I was really hoping to use a lot of the Pokemon that I lost last stream, and this is not helping, so thankfully I'm building a little bit of a strategy, but definitely, again, I'll use the community tab and we can try and hopefully come up with something that'll actually work. And of course, now it's not lagging very much at all, if at all. I can't even really tell, but whatever. It heard me say that I'm done. So yeah, I'm done for the night. So again, if you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like about the stream to help future streams be more entertaining. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at PocketGamer, POKET_GMR. Our battle items band. So healing items or like the special items, like what is it called, like X accuracy, X attack, all those things, yes. Held items, no. So I could use berries, I could use things like the quick claw, but because I am trying to make it more difficult, because we as a whole, as the Pokemon community, have kind of decided that these games are too easy, so I would like to make it more challenging. But yeah, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you anybody that's watching in the future. And again, do all that other stuff, and I will see you.